Growing up, like any family, things were centered around food. My mom was a terrific cook, so we had great meals. We didn't give the woman enough credit that she made a hot meal for us. Even as a single mom, she still made dinner every night. I really didn't know how to cook anything. I could cook macaroni and cheese. I could cook toast, but I burned it. I will call one of my really good friends, Shannon, and ask her how to hard-boil eggs. I mean, that's how basic. Even though I loved to watch cooking shows, I never really paid attention. I didn't pay attention when my mother cooked or my sister cooked. I just ate. Always appreciated food. So it wasn't really until I got into my 20s that I started to put two and two together. I started to ask questions. And now I'm very picky about my food. I want fresh ingredients. You want a good end result, you have to start with good ingredients. I love Mexico and anything Mexican. It's one of my favorite cuisines because the ingredients are fresh. Those are fresh tomatoes, they're fresh jalapenos, they're fresh cilantro, fresh avocados, fresh lime. If I had to go on vacation, I would always pick Mexico first. It's just like the whole vibe of Mexico. Beautiful beaches, delicious food, really nice people. One of my first vacations as a young adult was to Mexico with my sister Christine. So for me, when I eat Mexican food, let's say, it brings back that whole feeling of freedom and escape. We went to Mexico that first time and I just fell in love with it. Cinco de Mayo is one of my favorite holidays. I love Coronas. Just give me that whole, I could retire to Mexico. Preparing Mexican food gives me that relaxation feeling. You get that salty, sweet, sour from the lime. You know, all those notes are hit. Every biteful is just packed with flavor. When I grew up in North Jersey, there's a lot of Italian food everywhere you turn, and I'm not opposed to Italian food. It's my go-to food. It's easy, it's delicious. It's all familiar, but it's also tired. I'm tired of it. We have a pizzeria on every corner here. And I'm not gonna lie, I like pizza, but I would much prefer a fresh, authentic Mexican place. Like, I want that Mexican food. Our heritage is not Mexican. It's not even Spanish. I love to celebrate Cinco de Mayo because of the food and everything, and because to embrace Mexico. But I'm actually French of heritage. Cinco de Mayo is actually when Mexicans defeated the French, trying to take their land. But so I don't care. Oh, yay, Mexico! Which is, so you're talking about our heritage. I think that's pretty funny. It's kind of ironic. Cinco de Mayo is one of my favorite holidays, right behind Halloween, and now Halloween is kind of attached to Day of the Dead, which I love. I love all the skulls and all the colors and the flowers and celebrating people, our ancestors that have gone before us. Like, Mexican culture is really cool. They honor everyone that came before because they understand the connection to that and how important that is for family and moving forward. It's all the colors and even the traditional skirts and the flowers in the hair, and it's all bright and colorful and cheerful, and it's just celebrating life. And I think that's what the Mexicans do. They celebrate life. We definitely embrace food. Today it happened to be Mexican. The way I want to make tacos is not exactly like a weeknight dinner, because it takes time to cut up the tomatoes. It takes time to cut up all the elements and get them together. But it's worth it in the end. There's that payoff. I think you have to just kind of wing it with whatever you have, like just make it work.